Welcome to Top Rare Coins, your ultimate destination for discovering the hidden treasures of history. On this channel, we explore some of the most fascinating and valuable old coins from the United States. From rare pennies and silver dollars to historic coins worth thousands of dollars. Each piece has a story waiting to be uncovered. Whether you're a collector, a history lover, or just curious about coins you might have lying around, this channel will guide you through the world of rare U.S. coins, helping you valuable finds and learn what makes them so special. Don't forget to subscribe and join us as we uncover the secrets behind America's rarest coins. Here's the reality first: a 1981 Lincoln 1-cent coin without a mint mark is not a rare million-dollar coin. Claims like $1,200 million are exaggerated or misleading. However, coins from 1981 can still be valuable under specific conditions, such as mint errors or exceptional quality. Now here's a professional, engaging 1,200-word YouTube script that keeps viewers hooked while staying credible and exciting. Welcome back to Top Rare Coins, the channel where hidden treasures meet real value. Today, we're diving into one of the most talked about coins among collectors and beginners alike, the 1981 Lincoln 1-cent coin, especially the version people claim has no mint mark and is worth an unbelievable fortune. Could this small copper coin in your pocket actually be worth thousands or even more? Or is it just another internet myth? Stay with me, because by the end of this video, you'll know exactly what to look for, what's real, and what could actually make this coin valuable. Let's start with the basics. The 1981 Lincoln cent is part of the long-running Lincoln penny series, first introduced in 1909. By 1981, these coins were still made primarily of copper, just before the major composition change in 1982. That alone already makes 1981 coins interesting to collectors, because they represent the end of an era. Now here's where things get interesting. Many people search for a 1981 D penny with no mint mark. But this is where confusion begins. In the United States coin system, coins minted in Philadelphia traditionally did not carry a mint mark before 1980. And then resumed no mint mark for pennies in later years. Coins from Denver carry a D mint mark, and San Francisco coins carry an S.So. If you see a 1981 penny without a mint mark, it doesn't mean it's rare. It simply means it was minted in Philadelphia. That said, don't click away yet, because there are still ways a 1981 penny could be worth serious money. Let's talk about what actually gives this coin value. First, condition is everything. If you have a 1981 penny in average circulated condition, it's typically worth only a few cents. But if you have one in uncirculated condition, with a bright red luster and no wear, its value can jump significantly. Collectors pay premiums for coins that look almost brand new, especially if they have been preserved carefully. Next, we move to mint errors, and this is where the real treasure hunting begins. Some 1981 pennies have been discovered with striking errors, off-center designs, double dies, or planchet defects. These types of errors can dramatically increase the value of a coin. A strong double die, for example, where the lettering or numbers appear duplicated, can turn an ordinary penny into a collector's prize. Today's spotlight is on the 1987 Lincoln 1-cent coin from the Philadelphia Mint. At first glance, this might look like just another ordinary penny. But as you'll see in this video, even a common coin like this can hold surprising value. If you know exactly what to look for, let's start with the basics. The 1987 Lincoln cent was produced in massive quantities, with billions struck at the Philadelphia Mint. Unlike coins from Denver or San Francisco, Philadelphia coins at that time did not carry a mint mark. So if you have a 1987 penny with no mint mark, that's completely normal and expected. The obverse of the coin features Abraham Lincoln, designed by Victor David Brenner. This iconic portrait has been a staple of U.S. coinage since 1909. On the reverse, you'll find the classic wheat-style replacement design used since 1959, the Lincoln Memorial, created by Frank Gasparo. Now here's where things get interesting. Even though millions of these coins were made, not all 1987 pennies are equal. The real value depends on three major factors: condition, errors, and rarity within high grades. Let's talk about condition first. Most 1987 pennies you'll find in circulation are worn, scratched, and discolored. These are typically worth only their face value or slightly more to collectors in bulk. But if you come across a coin in uncirculated condition, meaning it shows no signs of wear and retains its original mint luster. It can already be worth a few dollars. Now take it a step further. Coins graded at the highest levels, such as MS 67 or above by professional grading services, become significantly more valuable. In these top conditions, collectors are willing to pay premium prices because such coins are extremely difficult to find in perfect shape. Next, let's move on to mint errors. This is where your 1987 penny could truly stand out. Error coins are created when something goes wrong during the minting process. These mistakes are not supposed to happen, which makes them rare and highly collectible. Some of the most valuable errors to look for include double die errors, where the design appears slightly doubled due to a misalignment during the die creation process that off-center strikes, where the coin design is not properly centered. Today, we're diving deep into one of the most talked about modern coins, the 2012 Lincoln 1 cent with no mint mark. At first glance, it looks like just another ordinary penny. You've probably seen hundreds of them, maybe even have a few sitting in your pocket right now. But here's the question that's been circulating online. Could this coin actually be worth thousands or even more? Let's uncover the truth. The 2012 Lincoln penny continues a long tradition that began over a century ago. First introduced in 1909, the Lincoln cent was created to honor President Abraham Lincoln, making it the first U.S. coin to feature a real person. Since then, it has gone through multiple design changes, but the core identity has remained strong. Today's video is going to surprise you, because we are talking about a modern coin that many people overlook, yet it has created massive buzz among collectors and investors alike. We're diving deep into the Liberty 1 cent 2016 with no mint mark, a coin that could potentially be worth thousands, and in extremely rare cases, even reach astonishing valuations starting from $1,200 and beyond, depending on condition and unique features. Yes, you heard that right. A simple penny from 2016 could be worth more than what many people earn in months. So before you dismiss your pocket change, make sure you watch this video till the end, because you might be holding a small fortune without even realizing it. Let's start with the basics. The 2016 Lincoln cent is part of the long-running Lincoln penny series, which has been in circulation in the United States since 1909. These coins feature the familiar portrait of Abraham Lincoln on the front, also known as the obverse, and on the reverse side, the Union Shield design introduced in 2010. Now, most 2016 pennies are extremely common and only worth their face value. But what makes the Liberty 1 cent 2016 with no mint mark so interesting is not just its design, but the possibility of rare variations, minting errors, and exceptional conditions that can dramatically increase its value. First, let's talk about the mint mark. A mint mark is a small letter on a coin that tells you where it was produced. In 2016, Lincoln cents were primarily minted in Philadelphia and Denver. Coins from Denver carry a D mint mark, while coins from Philadelphia traditionally have no mint mark at all. So at first glance, a 2016 penny with no mint mark might seem completely normal. But here's where things get interesting. Collectors don't just look at mint marks. They examine every detail of the coin, including strike quality, luster, surface condition, and any unusual features that may indicate a mint error or rare variety. That a standard 2016 Philadelphia penny is common. However, a high-grade example in near-perfect condition, especially one graded MS 67 or higher, can be worth significantly more than face value. These coins are extremely difficult to find because most coins in circulation suffer from scratches, wear, and handling damage. Now let's move to the real reason why some of these coins can command prices starting from $1,200 or even higher. Mint errors. Mint errors occur during the production process and can make a coin unique. These errors are highly sought after by collectors because they are rare and often one of a kind. Some examples of valuable errors you should look for in a 2016 no mint mark penny include double die errors, where the design appears duplicated or slightly shifted. Off-center strikes, where the design is not properly aligned. Die cracks or cuds, which create raised lines or blobs on the surface. And missing or weakly struck details, especially in Lincoln's face or the lettering. Even a small error can turn an ordinary coin into a valuable collectible. Another important factor is the condition of the coin, also known as its grade. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70. A coin graded MS70 is considered perfect, with no visible flaws even under magnification. These are extremely rare and can command very high prices. A 2016 penny with no mint mark in pristine, uncirculated condition, especially if certified by a professional grading service, can be worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars to the right collector. Now, let's address the idea of extremely high values like $1,200 or more. It is important to understand that not every 2016 penny will be worth that much. In fact, most are only worth 1 cent. But rare examples with exceptional characteristics can reach these higher price ranges. Collectors are willing to pay premium prices for coins that stand out. This could be due to a combination of factors such as rarity, condition, demand, and uniqueness. For example, a coin with a strong mint error, combined with a high grade and certified authenticity, could easily reach or exceed the $1,200 mark at auction or private sale. Now you might be wondering, how do you check if your coin is valuable? Here are a few simple steps you can follow. First, inspect your coin carefully under good lighting. Look for any unusual features such as doubling, misalignment, or missing details. Second, check the condition. If your coin looks shiny, clean, and has no scratches or wear, it might be uncirculated and more valuable. Third, compare your coin with verified examples online or in coin catalogs. And finally, if you believe your coin is rare or valuable, consider sending it to a professional grading service for evaluation. This can significantly increase its market value and credibility. Another tip for collectors is to never clean your coins. Cleaning can damage the surface and reduce the value dramatically. Always keep your coins in their original condition. Now let's talk about demand.